Welcome back to Operation Pixel. Ark is getting the hang of double jump.
Oops. I just did it on purpose.
Cool. So hopefully we can actually get somewhere. Though with 2 lives, we're not super optimistic of our chances right now.
I'm getting the hang of it though.
Yeah, so I was talking last time a little bit about...
No!
It's fine, you got it. I was talking a little bit about karate training. But,
Yeah.
kind of ran out of time on the episode. So I was just going to finish that up by saying that, I was kind of thinking about it, and I think I saw, like, an article about it or something. I forget. But someone brought it up at one point, and I hadn't really thought about it. But it seems kind of weird to be giving, like, you know, like a 10-year-old, like, a black belt.
Yeah?
You know, because, like...
I need that. I got that.
There's a certain amount of, skill and discipline that comes with, like, earning a black belt.
That a 10-year-old wouldn't have?
Yeah. And, like, I mean, you might learn the moves and stuff like that, but the way a lot of these karate places work is they give you a belt based on, like, you know, achievements or something like that.
How much you've accomplished or mastered, right?
Yeah, or, like, to some degree, it's almost essentially how much you've, how long you've been paying the place for your subscription.
Yeah. I think the way I always thought of it was like, okay, you've been doing it this long, you read this much of the textbook, you get that.
Yeah.
In the form of you've done it, you've learned it, but you haven't mastered it.
But that's actually kind of a weird concept in terms of martial arts. It's like, you know, when you hear a black belt, you think of like a martial arts master kind of thing. Like,
like something that like anime kind of like legendariness.
Oh, wow. You were gonna die if you get hit one more time.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Right to your face.
This is what I'm talking about. It's,
Dinosaur.
If you're gonna die either way, you may as well die dealing the damage. I think this is the part where you can jump on his arm and just slash him a bunch. You can get away with it.
I'm trying.
Oh, maybe not. Oh, did hit him.
Yes.
That's a whole lot. But yeah, so I don't know, it's just... I didn't really think about it at the time, but now that I'm an adult, I'm sort of looking back and like, you know, I feel like it's kind of difficult, you know, because you don't want to like...
I don't think I can do it more than once.
Yeah, it seems that way. It just seems like you don't want to like tell a kid, like...
You have the power!
You don't want to tell them like, you can't get a black belt because you're not old enough. But like, it does seem like it should be a little bit harder to attain, like, essentially what's considered mastery.
Okay, there was... On that note, I had a friend long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
It was when I was in a different school than you. Remember that time that I went to a different school?
I remember.
I went to a private school for a while, and I met this this Japanese guy.
Oh, here's the
one.
Shit! This is the level where you need
I have to focus. I'm sorry, I cannot finish this story. I really have to focus on this part.
This is quite possibly
you
the worst.
Go ahead and do whatever you do, and I'm going to remind me. Oh crap! Remind me later on.
I like how you're still talking.
Remind me. I'm trying to keep.
I'll try to remind
you. This is an audio show, right?
Yeah. It's just kind of funny that you're like, all right, so I need you to talk because I cannot talk right now.
I can't go on a story. But
I know.
I can talk.
I'm just thinking it's funny that, like, you know, it's like you say I can't talk right now.
This is where we died every day.
Yeah, this is the hardest level in the game by far. Because if you don't have double jump by this point, you're just dead. That's just all there is to it.
Oh!
Nice. And yeah.
Why did you not die?
If you get hit off of this place, you're dead because it's a bottomless pit.
What brought him to this point?
This whole level is just bad. Well, this level was called Traps, I think, so maybe it was a trap.
No! You suck!
Well, you're doing okay health-wise. Doing okay shuriken-wise. You do seem to be double jumping properly.
I figured it out the very last level.
Yeah. Got it down.
At least, more or less.
Yeah. This is...
God, no!
Oh, man. This is really nerve-wracking, though. This whole level. Like...
I'm ashamed.
I feel like this level is probably the largest bar.
My honor is depleted.
Difficulty, like, freaking...
God, and it even sucks, 'cause I don't have, like, 9 lives anymore. I'm like... And right when I get the hang of it, too.
Yep. Look, man, again, we'll play this game again if
I'm
we get
gonna
a game
beat
over.
this.
We're gonna beat it on the show.
Yeah.
But,
I am going to beat this game. If I haven't, I'm pretty sure I have.
Yeah, I think you have too. I'm just having trouble remembering the end because usually we only got about this far.
I got to the part with the mirrors.
Yeah, no, like, I know we've beaten this level. I think after this, there's almost like an airship kind of level.
Yeah.
And then there's also like a Japanese kind of level again.
There's like some sort of like kabuki boss kind of thing.
Besides that, I can't really remember what happens past. I think we have made it past that. But, like, yeah, like this level is basically like just a huge difficulty spike.
It's a nightmare. This is what we remember thinking, and oh my god, this game sucks. We're done.
Yeah.
And then when we got older, we're like, oh, we can do it.
Yep.
And we did it.
So, like, before this, the game is definitely doable. We've been kind of botching it so far.
Shit!
But...
oh, that was way too close.
I thought you were screwed. I thought you were dead.
Oh, I thought I was too.
Oh, man.
I got this, man.
But yeah, if you can get past this level, the next couple levels aren't super bad. It's gonna be hard with, like, almost no lives, but...
ah, life! I got this.
I think this might be the end of the level.
I got this.
Just about.
Oh, I totally have this. Yeah, here, there's the ground.
Yeah, I guess you are technically going down. Wow, that is a small platform.
No, that was bad. Bad me.
Like, you didn't know it was coming.
I did it!
Yes! Okay, now you just have to beat the boss.
The Tengu. Whatever it was, right?
I forget. We haven't seen him yet.
I think it was Tengu.
Let me see him. I will determine if he's Tengu. He looks kind of Tengu. I believe that...
oh, shit! No!
You have 2 lives. You have lives.
No! That was so dumb!
I know, but
that was so dumb!
You have lives. You're still at the boss. You don't have to go through the level again.
But that was so dumb! Why did I do that?
Because this level is really obnoxious.
I was so excited.
Mm-hmm.
And I blew it.
Nice, so far.
Spectacularly.
Just try not to get hit by him. At least try not to get hit off a cliff by him.
I think I have to slash him when he's in his feather mode.
Not sure if you can hit him when he's in that swirly feather mode.
Well, I mean, I think I can hit him once, and that'll, like, knock him into his back to regular weapon. Yeah, see?
Oh, okay. Cool, good to know. Were the rocks not moving before?
No, they were... no, wait, what?
I thought the background wasn't moving for a second. Something
totally
happened.
Was. Whoa! You son of a bitch!
Whoa, man. Temper. I mean, that sucks and all. You're still in this. Gonna clip the audio and swear.
I had him.
Now, you're definitely close.
And he pushed me off the edge.
Yeah, that's because this level sucks.
Me to the limit.
This level sucks. I'm not sure if you can use your self-destruct thing now that you have no lives. You might want to switch to something else in case you need it.
What was that one?
I think it gives you mirror images, so they get hit instead of you.
I'll do that.
That's actually pretty crappy.
Well, it's better than that stupid lightning thing.
The fire one's good.
No.
The fire one is the only other one that, like, really does significant damage.
What was the fire one?
That one.
That one?
Yeah. That just burninates the screen. It's not bad.
Got him. Looks like he's got an arm cut off like that.
I almost think, like, you might be best off, like, standing on the side there. It's like, this is kind of like Mega Man rules, where when you get hit, you get pushed backwards, whichever direction backwards is for you. So as long as you're facing away from the edge.
I know, but that one time he, like, zoomed in on me immediately. Like, after this mode, he, like, zoomed in on me. Wait, what?
I think you got him. Yep, there he goes.
Feathers.
Yeah, don't jump off the cliff, though. Alright, well, you made it to this area. So you said you had a story about a friend. In your private school.
No.
Martial arts? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You had a story you couldn't concentrate on with falling rocks.
Yeah, I had this friend I met. Good God, where did you all come from? That I met. He was a Japanese-born, but raised in America.
Sure.
So he was pretty Japanesey.
Okay.
But he had a very American name, a very American-sounding name.
Was it Seamus?
It was Greg.
Oh, this is one of those. This is the level where you actually don't want to blow up some of those, because now you can't get up there.
I did it before.
Yeah, but like the boxes are platforms here. Like you could have gone up higher.
No, it was Greg.
Okay. I mean, I wasn't expecting you to actually like say his name on the show.
I've been trying to get in contact with him for a long time, and I can't find him anywhere.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, if Greg sees this and he knows exactly who I'm talking about, he's like, "Oh my God, I remember you!" And I'm like, "Yes." But yeah, Greg was. I think I was in 5th grade.
Uh-oh.
Whoa! Or 6th grade, one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
So I was good. No!
This area should have been called Traps.
I was very... Oh my god. This sucks!
Wow.
I don't remember it being this... Good God!
Yeah. Good thing you found some health.
Oh my god. This sucks! No! Anyway, Greg was, I bet that's not the right one.
I'm not sure. I think that was the trouble with this stage. It's kind of labyrinthine.
Greg had, no, I'm at the beginning.
Yeah, nice.
Okay.
So yeah, this level may be a bit of a problem if we're not paying too much attention.
Greg had mastered black belt in karate. And had gotten to the point where he could use weapons in his demonstration.
Cool.
And I was at a private school, and Greg here showed up as a... Because, I mean, private schools are very, very small. So they basically take what they can get.
Sure.
We had an assembly of, like, cultural diversity or something. Greg had showed up. No! And, blew himself up.
Nice.
And then the entire world mourned. Because a 6th grader died.
I feel sorry for Greg. I thought you were trying to get in contact with him.
I am. Maybe it's just a whole farce of myself. Maybe he really died in that demonstration.
Do you want to finish your story really quick?
Yeah.
And then, oh, you actually get to continue from
yeah,
right
I got
here.
3 continues.
Do you have all your lives and stuff then?
I might.
Wow.
I do!
Okay, it looks like we're in business after all.
Okay. Greg had, he basically showed off his martial arts skills, but it was a lot... Sorry, Greg, but it was a lot dumber than I thought it would be. Because what he did was he would be, like, authentic Japanese. So he would, like, very, very slowly...
Oh, it's the slow presentation kind,
the slow presentation, wave around, and then sheath it, and then, like, sit in your correct position, and then sheath it in front of you.
Yeah, I mean, I took some kendo classes for a little while, and it's the same kind of deal. It was just like I was kind of turned off by the fact that it was a lot of like that. And I mean, I get the fact that it was sort of still building the muscles, and you sort of like learn the technique and the form. But I mean, when you think like, oh, I'm gonna do some sword fighting, you're like, okay, cool, and then it's like, wait, you mean I have to like sit here and just
wave around,
do it slow motion and in silence and stuff like that? It's like, you know, at the very least for showmanship type stuff, like if you're doing like a school assembly, you know, like friggin' Chuck Norris-esque kind of like demonstrations are always going to be more popular.
Yeah, so I mean, now that I'm older, I realize the significance of it.
It's more of a cultural thing.
But back then I was like, oh my god, we get to see my best friend, like, playing with swords? This is amazing! And then I saw him, like, very slowly waving around. I'm like, oh my god, this is dumb.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, Greg. I completely respect you now and the culture that you were brought up on. But I was disappointed back then. I am not now. I am impressed.
Yeah.
I would really love it if you somehow heard of this and you know who I'm talking about. You know who I am. You remember my name. Find me on Facebook. I would love to get in contact with you.
That would be great.
I've actually been stopping by at that old school now and then. And my old teacher, who was my teacher like back then, is still there.
Cool.
And he remembers Greg. And he's like, yeah, I think he's working at like some sort of restaurant around here. And I'm like, oh my god, yes! And I've been trying to find him because he was a really good friend.
Yeah, it'd be really cool to reconnect with some of our old best friends from like elementary school and stuff.
You know the reason the whole way I started becoming friends with him. The first thing I said to him, so you like Pokemon?
Dude, that's how all your best friends get made in like 4th to 6th grade. That's where it's at.
So yeah, that was my my whole reason why I became friends with him was I asked him if he liked Pokemon.
Nice.
And we became like best buddies. Hey, is that the boss room?
It might be. So next time on Operation Pixel, we'll fight the boss.
Already?
Yeah, man. We went through the entire stone stage in this episode. I just want to let you finish your story.
Oh.